think I'll go and take this off before someone else sees me and laughs.
Nobody's going to be laughing at that. Listen, I looked through all the catalogs, and every woman in Paris and New York is wearing a gown just like that this year.
But we are far away from Paris or New York.
Well, that's exactly why we need to have it. Why do you think I ordered that for my trousseau? I don't want my husband to think he's just married to some old farm girl. We girls here in Arizona, I think, have the capacity to be very glamorous.
Well, then you should be wearing this, not I.
Yeah, but that's the thing about when you order from catalogs. You don't know if it's going to fit you, Lick, or not, and it didn't fit me, and that's why I wanted you to try it on.
Well, I have tried it on, and it was fun. But I'm going to take it off now so it doesn't wrinkle, because if it does, you won't be able to return it.
Well, I'm not going to return it. I want you to have it, Jenny.
Oh, no, May, I couldn't possibly accept this.
Well, why not? I mean, even if it was the dress for me, I'm changing sizes so quick. And if I go ahead and mail it off and have them exchange it and send it back, Lord knows if I'll get the right size.
Oh, May, it's so generous of you, but still in all, I think it's a terrible waste of your money. Where on earth would I wear such finery in these environs?
Well, why don't you try the environs of that front porch out there? There's a mighty handsome man that has nothing but a pie crust to keep him company. I bet he'd love to take a look at something that's pretty right now.
Good evening, gentlemen. What a glorious night.
Miss Jenny, don't you look, what's the word, Clint? Lovely. Yeah, yes, sir, I reckon that just about covers it, ma'am.
You gentlemen are very kind. Thank you. Did I interrupt your conversation?
Nope.
May insisted that I'd come out here at... Oh, you finished your pie. I'll take the plate back.
Don't you worry about that, ma'am. I can take care of it. Why don't you just set yourself down here, thank you, Clint, and enjoy the view of the moonlight, that is. I mean, bye.
Well, it seems that you are stuck with me for a time.
I can't think of a more pleasant fate, Miss Jenny. Penny for your thoughts, Miss Fletcher.
They are hardly worth that much.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
All right. I was staring up at the night sky, trying to find that extra planet that you claimed was there when I was giving the children their astronomy lesson today.
Why can't you just take my word for it?
Because brilliant scientists have studied the heavens and deduced that there are only a certain number of planets in our solar system. 8, just 8. And then you come along and you throw the whole system out of question.
Well, I certainly didn't mean to bring chaos into your life.
Oh, but that is exactly what you have. Hardly chaos. I'm simply a woman who likes things in their proper order.
Like the stars in the sky.
Precisely.
That's the hunter up there, isn't it?
Yes, that is Orion the hunter. Do you know why Orion haunts the skies every night?
Maybe he's hungry, looking for something to eat.
No.
No?
No.
Well, then, you're the teacher. Educate me.
Orion was a very great hunter. The goddess Artemis was a very great huntress, but she was also the sister of the god Apollo, and of course she was a maiden.
Maiden. You mean, virgin.
In so many words, yes. No one dared touch Artemis and live. And of course she never let herself fall in love with any man.
Until, the hunter.
Who is teaching this lesson, you or I?
Sorry. Go on.
Well, filled with love for Orion, Artemis invited him to go hunting with her one day, and it was a wonderful day, a magical day with adventure for both of them. Orion, being all too human, got carried away, and he touched Artemis. And she, filled with rage and indignation, set a scorpion on him and killed him. And his spirit has haunted the skies ever since.
That sounds like a sad story.
It's a beautiful story.
Well, you certainly do know your stars and your
stories, don't you?
I've always loved to read about mythology. I find that I can learn a great deal about the ancient times and about our own times as well.
How about your life? I mean, with all that reading and studying, it didn't leave much time left over for yourself, did it?
No, not really. It's true, there is a great deal about this world that I have yet to learn, but of course there is no great shame in being somewhat naive, is there?
No shame at all, if that's what you want.
That is what I am. On the other hand, what kind of a teacher would I be if I were not willing to learn things myself? Especially about the world. Of course, I would have to find the right teacher.
Well, of course. I mean, the right teacher would be very essential.
After all, knowledge does not stop in the classroom, does it? I have always liked to think that I would be open to new ideas and new thoughts and anything else that came along.
Let's say, just for the sake of argument, if you understand, that you did find this right teacher. What is it you'd like to learn?
About real life?
Of course about real life.
Well, you will think I am terribly naive when I tell you this.
Try me.
I have always wanted to learn more than anything in the world what it feels like to have a family. How it feels to have your own children to love and to care for. And a loving partner to share it all with.
You certainly started at the top. Because there's nothing that compares to that kind of home life. Nothing here on good old terra firma, not even anything in the heavens.
You do speak from experience.
Oh, you bet. Happy experience.
Even though
I have to face that I may never see them again? Yeah. But you see, even that ought to be a lesson for you. Because even though it might seem impossible, to have that kind of home life makes it worth every pain, every sacrifice.
Well, that is a lesson I shall never master. No matter, I've prospered very well on my own.
Well, it doesn't mean that you can't have the main part of that kind of family life. You know, the person to share your life with or without children.
I suppose not, but there again, my knowledge is sadly lacking. I have absolutely no conception of what it would be like to share your life with someone. And I do think at this stage in my life it is a little bit late for me to begin to learn the rudiments of romance. You see, Randolph Lord was a perfect gentleman with exquisite and very proper manners. And as a result, I have never even been kissed. Oh, except for my Uncle Carlyle's yearly smack on my cheek. I suppose in that lexicon that makes me something of a freak.
No. Not at all. It just means that you missed out on one of life's truly incomparable moments. A moment that is shared by people who love each other just naturally.
I've suspected as much. To be honest, I have given it some thought.
It isn't something that you think about. It's something you do.